Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Shazib Rafiq. Welcome to Liversity and Economics and Business with SR. In the last video, we have discussed how does we produce production possibility curve, and today we are going to discuss the extension in production possibility curve. Now you will understand what does production possibility curve actually means and how does it relate to the economics. So now production possibility curve, when we are discussing a production possibility curve, in production possibility curve, the first thing we need to understand is economy can produce two goods, and these two goods can be, it can be a capital good, uh, it can be a consumer good, it can be anything. Can produce two goods with all its resources. It means the economy will be using all of its resources they have. Means they will be working at full employment with best available techniques. And the third thing we need to understand, that is the availability of techniques, the availability of methods. So economy will be using the best available methods they have. So this is these are the three assumptions that we already have discussed in the previous video. And today, in order to understand more in depth about PPC, again I have written these assumptions here. Now, economy can produce two goods. It can be consumer good, it can be producer good, with all its resources it have, and with the best available techniques. So this is what PPC curve is all about. Now, considering uh, consumer goods and capital goods. In the next video, we will be discussing about the shapes of PPC. Just for now on, I'm drawing a PPC curve. This is what we call a PPC curve. So, point A, and we have different combinations, point B and point C. So these are the different combinations an economy can produce. So let's suppose if economy is producing at point A, so it will be producing, let's suppose 50 capital goods and 20 consumer goods. At point B, it can be 40 capital goods or 30 consumer goods. At point C, it can be 25 capital goods or it can be 40 consumer goods. So these are the different combinations an economy can produce with its resources. Now, if economy is producing at any point, means if it is producing at point A or B or C, it means the economy is utilizing all of the resources without any wastage. Means these points, either point A, point B, point C, these points are considered as the most efficient allocation of resource, just because economy is not wasting its resources. For instance, if I'm assuming that economy have the resources of, let's suppose, have resources of 1,000 rupees, so economy will be using all of its resources at point A or B or C. So there will be no wastage at all. The first thing, this is what we have to understand, that at point A, B, C, the allocation of resource is the most effective and most efficient because there is no wastage. So if economy decides to produce at point A, so this will be the economy's choice. This is said to be choice. And the second best alternative, assuming the second best alternative, the second option that the economy can produce is at point B. So the first option is the choice, and the second option, this is said to be your opportunity cost. So the opportunity cost is the next best alternative for gone. So through PPC, we can also discuss the elements of economics, that is the concept of choice. If the economy is considering to produce at point A, so this is said to be their choice because the economy is asking for to produce at point A. But the second best alternative considering the second option would be B, so the second best alternative would be its opportunity cost. So these are the two very important topic in economics, a very important terminologies in economics that we use in our basic topics. So the first option, the first the first concept that we understand is choice, and the second option is opportunity cost. Now, why does opportunity cost comes, or why does opportunity cost comes arrives? This is because of the scarce resources we have. So the third concept that we need to understand through PPC curve is the scarce resources. Since economy is producing at point A, then they will have no resources left to produce at point B or C. Therefore, they have to make choices. And since they are making their choices, the second part, that is opportunity cost arrives. So the opportunity cost is just because of the scarce resources we have, the scarce resources economy have. So this is the third concept that you need to understand, and that we can explain through production possibility curve. And again, when it comes to scarce resources, obviously this is just because, and this creates basic economic problem. Now this is the basic economic problem, that economy will have limited resources to fulfill their unlimited wants. So these are the four basic concepts and the main concepts of economics that we are elaborating through production possibility curve. Now, what if we produce inside somewhere, let's suppose at point X. So remember, at point X, economy can produce, but economy is not willing to produce at point X just because wastage of resources. At this point we can produce, for example, 35, or we can say 25, 35 and 25. So any point inside the production possibility curve is basically an inefficient allocation of resource, because there will be wastage of resources. And any point outside the production possibility curve, let's suppose point Y, so this is said to be your unattainable point, or because economy do not have enough resources to produce at point Y. So this is said to be your unattainable point. Hope you like the video. Stay connected. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so very much.